What's up, everybody? Thanks for clicking on the video. This is Brian Bourne. Please like, share, subscribe, comment if you like the video, all that good stuff. Here we're going to talk about the Ranger loadout, or my Ranger loadout rather. I have 4 different loadouts. Let's take a look at them. Fire Ranger, Ultimate Ranger, Ice Ranger. Here's the Ultimate Ranger. The idea behind this is, to spam my ultimate, hence the name, Ultimate Ranger. Still a work in progress though. Combo King, it's probably the one I use the most. Let's take a closer look at the Combo King, see what I'm using. Before we get into that, you guys check out the aesthetics, the colors I'm using. Let me know what you think. I think they're pretty hot myself. Alright, let's get to work. Assault launcher, recurring vengeance. Check the stats, pretty hot. Charges, damage, all nice. Can't ask for better. Weapons, my favorite assault rifle. Procs fire when you shoot at an enemy. Teenage Gambit, very light, very hot, light machine gun. Decent fire rate, can take down shields pretty fast. Take a look at the grenade. It is the Gambit, another legendary. Thing I like about this grenade is that it throw it in a straight line, it doesn't arc. So, and the blast damage is sick. Also, it has 38% luck, which is nice. This is where my components, this is where I can kind of, customize a little bit, because the components don't take up slots, right? So I can have as many as I want of the same component, and they all have different inscriptions. So you can add ice damage, whatever, add shields, whatever you want to do, however you want to play, you can customize your components to add to that. It's a pretty nice feature. Since building your Javelin is pretty limited, and you do get a nice amount of components running strongholds, doing contracts. So you can get a lot of these, and you can always they all will affect your build or affect your loadout. So once we get this all set up, we're gonna go do some GM2 free play, so you guys can see how it works. Now I like to use, with this particular setup here, I like to use my melee and my assault rifle to prime, and I do it often because I can hit the combos off pretty quick because of the amount of charges I have on my gear. So we're gonna take a look at it. We're gonna skip the loading screens, and there we go, right in the gameplay. Now I believe on this particular gameplay, I'm gonna run into we're gonna clear a camp. So the camp, I think, is an outlaw camp. You know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna do here. Oh, gotta harvest material. You know what I mean? It's always a plus. But I think if you play on GM1, if you have the mastery version of all these items, it still works just as good. It's still a pretty good setup, pretty good loadout on GM1 masterwork. So when I fight the outlaws, when I fight any faction, I always go for the shielded enemies. I always focus them because they do the most damage. And it's always a good idea to keep moving. Man, that melee is vicious. You know what I mean? So, I use that and my assault rifle to clear this entire camp. Some camps are easier to clear than others, but you usually get some good drops clearing a camp. It's not like a world event, but I've gotten a legendary or two just by clearing a camp. Look at that melee, then grenade to the face. A little bit of overkill there, but what can you do, right? So you see how this setup is working. You can combo, you can hit combo after combo, and that also feeds your ultimate bar. You know what I mean? So the more combos you hit, the faster your ultimate fills. I haven't had to use it yet fighting these guys. With this setup, they're just so easy to beat. And this is GM2, you know. This is not, you know, a walk in the park. Well, I guess if you have the right setup, it can be a walk in the park, but this is GM2, which a lot of people find pretty difficult. Now, for some reason, the color got all weird on me here, but it didn't affect gameplay, so I just kept going. But it's just in a certain area, so once I finish these guys off, you know, I can go to another area and finish wrecking shop. So you see, I'm never waiting for my gear to cool down. So 100% charges on your assault launcher is like fantastic. Now if you got this, the mastered version, and you don't have that, that's okay, because those enemies are gonna die and less hits. So, and once I kill this boss here, there you go. Camp is cleared, and I get hit with the purple. God, they gotta fix this loot, but whatever. Still had a good time. You guys take it easy. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.